Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Nasser, and I will walk you through the webinar today. I hope you're doing well and staying safe in this pandemic. So today we're going to talk about the Magnet Student Work Placement Program, and I will demo the Outcome Campus Connect platform for you. So first of all, before we begin, we just want to get a sense of who is with us. You can answer the question here and pick the relevant option. Okay, awesome. Thank you. So today we're going to talk about the Student Work Placement Program, and then we will talk about Magnet Student Work Placement Program, and we'll walk you through the criteria for funding and how you can participate in the Magnet Student Work Placement Program. And then I will introduce the Outcome Campus Connect platform for you and discuss the benefits for your business from using the Outcome Campus Connect. And then I will show you the platform and how you can make a posting through it. And at the end, we will have time to answer any questions you may have. So the Student Work Placement Program, we refer to it as SWIP. And it is an initiative that has been funded by ESDC in 2017. And this initiative supports employers and students across Canada in accessing work integrated learning placements that we refer to as WELL, and such as co-placements, internship, applied research projects. So do you know what a work integrated learning placement is? You can answer the question in the screen that pops up. Okay, so there are actually 9 different types of experiential learning experiences that students can participate in SWIP, that students can participate in as part of their post-secondary program. So in order to participate in SWIP, students should have one of these learning components in their program of study, of course, during this semester of the application, which their post-secondary institution recognizes as being fulfilled with the placement at your organization. So the SWIP program will provide wage subsidies for internships, co-op terms, or applied research projects, which includes consulting projects, design projects, and community-based research projects. So these are the kind of, some kind of the WELL or work integrated learning placements that the SWIP funds. So the program has been expanded in 2019 and has been working towards ensuring that work placements are distributed across the provinces and the regions in Canada, and has increased the number of students from non-traditional programs receiving paid work integrated learning experiences, and also has increased the number of students accessing WELL experiences that identify as belonging to one or more underrepresented groups, such as women in STEM, Indigenous students, immigrants to Canada within the last 5 years for them, and students with disabilities. So the main driver is providing wage subsidies to employers to help them create new work integrated learning placements. And also within the program, Canadian employers can receive 75% of the wages that they support for qualified placements with a maximum of up to $7,500. So now we're going to talk about Magnet Student Work Placement Program. So Magnet's program is complementary to other funded delivery partners. There are like around 8 different delivery partners that fund this program. but Magnet's aimed at funding placements that don't naturally lie with other SWIP delivery partners. And it is designed to support diverse range of students from programs across Canada, because other delivery partners, they only work in specific industries or within specific geographical areas, but Magnets is broader. And of course, we have some criteria for the program funding, and it has eligibility criteria for both students and employers. So now I'm going to discuss with you the employer's criteria to be able to receive the funding. And most of you are like employers here, of course. So employers need to be registered as Canadian businesses, non-for-profit, post-secondary institutions, hospital, or long-term care facility. You're not supposed to be a federal, provincial, territorial, or municipal governments. These do not qualify. You need to be committed to paying the student for the role, and you need to have the financial capacity to pay the student for the duration of the placement in full. So what we do is that we will reimburse you with the portion that you qualify for. So the wage subsidy will be administered after receiving the final pay stub at the end of the placement. And the student work placement program has eligibility criteria also for students. So students must be registered as domestic students in a recognized post-secondary institution and should be registered in a work integrated learning component in that semester that they work for you. And they should be Canadian citizens, permanent residents, persons who are considered as protected, or they have the refugee protection status, and they are legally entitled to work in Canada in accordance with any relevant provincial or territorial legislations. Okay, so now I'm gonna like introduce the Outcome Campus Connect platform to you before I walk you through the platform and show you how it functions. So through Magnet's partnership with Orbis Communication, you can find students through Outcome Campus Connect. So a lot of employers, they do want to use the talent of the students, but they need to have a tool to find these students. So that's why we created Outcome Campus Connect. So the platform allows you to connect with early talent across Canada by creating an employer account on Magnet. And we're actually a non-for-profit social innovation platform that connects Canadians to opportunities. And the account will be always free. And through one job posting, you can connect to over 85 post-secondary schools across Canada, and it will allow you to target specific schools, specific programs as well. So you may be thinking what would be beneficial to you? What are the benefits to your businesses by using the Outcome Campus Connect and the SWIP? So wage subsidies would support you in hiring flexible and affordable student talents to boost your businesses. And also you can access a variety of specialty skills tailored to your needs, such as digital marketing, by targeting students in specific post-secondary programs and schools. And that's by using the Outcome Campus Connect. And also by creating a Magnet account, businesses also receive a current value add content on COVID-19 recovery funding, export-related opportunities, and business growth information from Magnet content partners. So our content partners include ADC, BDC, Global Affairs Canada, the Ontario Ministry of Economic Development, Job Creation and Trade, and much more. So before we go, we would like to get a sense of what kind of projects or skills you think you might be able to bring to your organizations. So there are different options here that you can pick from. Awesome, thank you. So now I'm gonna share my screen again. So to use the Outcome Campus Connect platform, go to campusconnect.magnet.today, and then you can either create a new account or use your credentials to log in. You can see the login button here at the right side of the screen. Also, you can create an account by clicking here if you don't have one, and then I'm signing in. So when you sign in, you will see the dashboard that has different information that you can access. And you can click here at this navigation wizard and go to job postings. You will be able to see any job postings that you have created or your company has created. And then you can click at create a new posting. So here you will be able to pick the kind of talent you're hiring for. Today, for the purpose of this demonstration, we're gonna be looking to hire students or recent graduates, so we're gonna pick this one. And then you will have two options to pick from, whether if you're trying to hire current students that are enrolled in formal experiential learning programs, such as internships or co-op education, we will pick this one. Or if you're looking for recent graduates and general student postings to fulfill some part-time or summer jobs, you can click at this one. Today, we're gonna create an Outcome Campus Connect job posting. So here we will be able to see this opportunity wizard. So the opportunity wizard will take you step by step through posting your job. Much like other job tools, but the main difference being this will allow you to select which schools have the relevant programs that you're hiring for. The first step is to pick the type of opportunity that we're recruiting for, whether it's a co-op education, a summer job, internship, and much more here. So we will pick the co-op education and scroll down and click at next. Then the second step is to select the target term. Like the term would be whether winter, summer, fall, or it depends on which term the students are enrolled at the work integrated learning opportunity. Let's say for now we're gonna look for the winter, click next. And here we will be able to choose the area of study. So we have done a lot of work in collecting and creating an index of macro measures and areas of studies, including subcategories. So you'll be able to navigate and look which area of study you're looking for. Let's say, for example, business. When we click at it, it will show a different subcategories. You can either pick them all, or you can turn off any non-relevant categories. And then you scroll down and click next. So here, this step will show you which schools you want your opportunity to go to. The list here is presented based on the selections you have made previously. So these schools have these programs, and you can select to send your post to on any of them. Or you can deselect any of them if you don't want to pick from other universities, and then you scroll down and click next. And then you will have the opportunity to give more information about your opportunity. So for example, the name of the position, just get the information here. The number of positions that you're hiring for, the salary, whether it's hourly or the kind of frequency, how many hours per week. You can add the address lookup, and it is hooked up with the Canada Post, so it will populate the address. and then the job description, any qualifications you're looking for, highlight the skills, any instructions for the application, and at the end you will be able to pick how to get the responses, whether you want to receive it through the employer website or through the applicant tracking system or via email. You can choose whichever is more relevant for your work. And then you click next. And here you will have an opportunity to write more about the hiring manager, for example. So the name, the phone number, the email, and click next. This step will allow you to highlight this job posting to students from underrepresented groups, so you can pick which group you're targeting. If you're targeting any, whether it's you want to highlight it to indigenous students or persons with disabilities, you can click it and then click next. And here you will be able to submit an interest that you're submitting as like for a student wage subsidy by picking which delivery partner that is more relevant to your program. When you click at any of these options, it will send the platform that you're interested in applying through, let's say Magnet, and then Magnet will reach out to you. And the final step will be an opportunity for you to just review the application and you will be able to review it before you send it to post-secondary schools and job boards. Now it will be the opportunity for us to answer any questions you may have.
We have a couple questions here, Nasser. There's one question that asks, will there be a spring-summer program? And if so, when will that open?
Yes, so spring-summer program. So in every fiscal year, we have three different terms: the winter, the fall, and the spring-summer. And it will be open soon. Usually before you even hire, you can submit an interest or submit an application to check whether you are eligible before you even start hiring process, and should be open soon. Yeah.
Thank you. And we have another question here asking if this is only for first-year students.
No, it's not. It's for all students that are enrolled in work integrated learning semester or like components within their areas of studies.
Thank you. And we have another question here asking how we can check the status of the grant application.
So currently you can email us to ask about the status, but usually we will be communicating with you when the status changes. So you will receive an automatic message with any requirements or any changes within the status that will inform you whether it's approved or if it needs or if it requires edits.
Thank you. And we have another question here asking if charities are eligible or just nonprofits.
So nonprofits are eligible as like charities. I'm not sure, but I can check on that and get back to you. But usually if you're receiving federal funding for the same position, you will not be able to apply.
Okay, thank you. And we have a couple questions in here asking if people already have a candidate or a particular student in mind, how they would go about using the system.
So you can go ahead by submitting a student work placement program application, a SWIP application. there will be a part for the company to fulfill, and then there will be a second part that will have the student data. You will be able to submit the student's data within that part and go ahead with the subsidy as long as you're hiring that student.
Perfect, thank you. And somebody is also asking if the winter session is still accepting grant applications.
The winter session, I believe that it has closed, yeah.
Okay, people are also asking how many students that they could hire for the SWIP funding.
So pre-COVID, you would be able to hire as many new students in this year, more than last year, like net new students. But currently during COVID, you can hire as many as you can, basically. Yeah. So there is not any limited number of subsidies that you can receive for students, as long as you can pay them, and then we can reimburse you for that.
Perfect, thank you. And are students who are graduating still eligible?
As long as they are still enrolled in a work integrated learning component in a semester within the post-secondary school, they are.
Perfect, thank you. And we have a couple questions just asking how long the approval process is.
So usually we try not to exceed 2 weeks of reviewing the application and getting back to you, but it depends on the load of applications we have. And especially during COVID, we've been receiving a lot of applications from all the employers. So it changes from time to time, but we're doing our best to get back to you as soon as possible.
Thanks, Nasser. Just another question here. Is the SWIP program complementary to other similar programs? So the person is asking if we can apply to this program and other programs.
So you can stack this the subsidy with other programs that are not federal, as long as you're not receiving any federal subsidy to cover the extra amount or the lift amount, then you are good.
Perfect. Does Outcome Campus Connect work for all 9 employer delivery partners?
Yes, it does. Yeah.
Okay. And we have another question in here. Can I hire a student to manage a team of multiple students?
Sorry, can you tell me the question again?
It says, can I hire a student to manage a team of other students?
So as long as it is a work integrated learning opportunity for that student, it should be fine.
Okay, thank you. I think that is all the questions we have in here. Oh.
Awesome. So you can sign up for your Magnet account today at magnet.today. And if you have any questions, or if you need any more information, feel free to reach out to me through nasser.barakat@ryerson.ca. Thank you so much for attending today, and go ahead and apply.